Hello everyone, it's Red with RedDragonLeo.com. Today is February the 2nd, 2011. We did have our pause day today, like I expected. We did not have the blow off top though that I really thought that we would put in a topping tail here today and end up closing right here. Just like we did pretty much, just a kind of a flat day, sideways day. Now, the only thing that is bad about this, that we did not have that pop in the morning, is that it set up a nice bull flag so that the pop will be tomorrow. So, looking at this 60-minute chart, assuming that this here up move and then sideways consolidation that we had today, which was our pause day, this is a big bull flag. If it pops up, it should immediately fail because of the 60 pointing down. You can clearly see here the 60 is getting ready to go negative. It is way overbought here on the stochastics, on the MACDs at 5.0, ready to hook down. It's got a long way to fall before it gets down here below zero. If it could take it several days, very possibly. And again, we are pointing down here on the full stochastics as well, so it's overbought territory on that as well. So, now the question is it going to fall and just put in a lower histogram tower and then recycle back up, put in a positive divergence and carry this on to next week, which is a possibility. It very well could do that. It very well could. We could literally pop up tomorrow, put in a topping tail, long topping tail, and then start to sell off a little bit into the rest of the day as this goes negative and kind of recycles itself back up. Now the question is, will it recycle back up or not? I don't know. There might be a little bit of traders wanting to take profits ahead of the non-farm payroll reports, so that leads to a down day. Plus, this should take most of the day to go down, even if it only goes to -1, just on a small, low histogram tower bar that allows it to reset back up for Friday to be an up day if they decide to take it that way. See, that's the thing with these charts, is you don't know how far this thing is going to go down. Just looking at past patterns, it would indicate that on such a large, powerful move up, that the histogram towers that go down below here would be a small move, because you've got so much strength going up that the negative strength would be muted, and then that would be why you'd get a positive divergence. But there's no guarantee on that, because we are in crash territory right now. We really are. We're within a week. I mean, the Legatus pilgrimage starts tomorrow and goes through till Saturday the 5th. It's going to most likely be a turn date now. I don't think it's going to be to the upside. I think they're going to cash their checks and come Monday, Tuesday, and next week, I think it's going to be one ugly week. So, but they could, if they chose to. They control the non-farm payroll report, so they could very well let tomorrow sell off some ahead of it and possibly rally back on Friday. But that's just a possibility. There's no way of knowing one way or another what they're going to do with that. So that would imply a pop higher, clear out those stops, and then a move down, a slow move down. Maybe resting here on this rising support line. Maybe here, if it broke that, it's possible. That's a pretty far down day. I don't really see that unless maybe they leak out the non-farm payroll report to the traders on purpose, because all the leaks, that's where they come from, the feds. They leak that stuff out on purpose to get them to do one thing or the other. So maybe they leak out something negative to get it to sell down, and then it turns out positive, and then it causes a rally on Friday. I don't know. There's no way of knowing that. The only thing I can say that I see for sure is that this is a bear flag. Should it play out tomorrow, it should be a quick pop, just a great opportunity to get short for those not short. and then it should fall the rest of the day. How far, I don't know. Again, it just will depend upon whether this goes really, really deep, or just shallow and resets back up towards the end of the day, which is possible. But when you look at this on the 30-minute chart, you can see it is still pointing down. It is overbought. It was up here at 5.0. Now it's pointing down. It's still got room to go down here, so there's no sign of it moving back up yet. So it could very well easily just continue down along with the 60. So, and the only reason that I said that we could pop up on the bull flag is because the 15-minute chart supports it. The same thing I was saying yesterday, I thought was a possibility this move up and sideways consolidation would pop and do us a clear out the overhead stops, go up there and hit your 1313 or whatever target they want to hit. I have no fake prints up that high, so I don't know what they want to hit, but if they want to hit 1313, they could do it. It's this. If you exclude that right there and kind of draw a line right down here, it looks like you're forming a triangle, this being the support line. So you could turn and pop right back up tomorrow on this histogram tower, looking like it wants to go back up into positive territory. It almost did today, but it was just too weak. And you can clearly see that it is just now hitting zero, and it has been up here in positive 4, 5, 6 area. It could easily go to negative 4. So there's nothing to say that bull flag will play out. We are pointing down on the 15-minute chart. So my main thinking for it playing out is because of the extremely light volume and how controlled the market is. That's why. So even though the charts say that no, we should continue down, it's not showing signs of rolling back up. It's pointing down on the stochastics. Same thing on the 30 and the 60. It's all ready to go down. But just simply the fact that the volume is extremely light, and that the Feds control the market, and that bull flags work and bear flags fail, because they are gangsters and they manipulate the market the way they see fit. So that should tell you that there's a lot of people probably went in here and got short here today. There's probably people got short here, and of course those profited from it, if they were lucky enough to get short there. But it looks very similar to me. It just I don't know, just a feeling and just past history, I guess. I still think they're going to pop this sucker and take out their stops and then do a hard reversal. And if you do that, that puts us up in positive territory up here, and it shouldn't last very long, because we are still pointing down on this. So maybe circle back up briefly and then head on back down would be my best guess at this. Because that's what this is at this point, guessing, trying to figure out the charts based upon what they're saying and what is going on in the marketplace. There's really not much out tomorrow in the economy wise, anything that's major to move the market. So, and it being light volume, everybody's kind of waiting on the non-farm payroll reports, and then you've got all those people snowed in, not going to the market to trade. So that's just would tend to lead to believe that they would pop this up, put in a lower histogram tower very quickly, roll it over. I don't know how low it's going to be. It shouldn't be too high, but and then this might pop a little, then just keep right on going down negative, and hopefully going down to negative 4 or whatever. And at the same time that's doing it, the 30-minute chart should just keep right on going down. As you can see, it's only at positive 2.5. It's got a long ways to go to get down here to negative 5 again. So this thing could keep getting buried, and this could very easily fall right back, fill this gap right here, and hit that support trend line. If that breaks, it'll hit this one. That's on the 30-minute. And the 60-minute, same thing. Lots of downward pressure here again. It's just how far does it go? You get all these charts lined up together. You get some type of news event, and the news event whatever they want it to be. Understand this, because they control the news. So if they want it to go down, they'll release some bad news, and this thing will bury itself down below -2. It might go to -4. Who knows? Or deeper. You don't know. You just don't know. But if it does not go down that deep, then I would expect it to recycle back up somewhere between -1 and -2, putting in a positive divergence, allowing Friday to be, a slightly up day, retrace, and that's only assuming that that they don't spook the market with releasing the real numbers on the non-farm payrolls, because we don't know what they got planned. We do know that after the Legatus pilgrimage and these gangsters cash their checks through the Vatican and their secret banks that aren't recorded anywhere in the world. Nobody knows what they're worth, how many trillions of dollars they got going there. So, after they do that, they're going to want to crash this market. So they could very well, if they want to, release the real numbers on the non-farm payroll reports, which I'm sure would be horrible if they included everybody, and really tank this market, really crash it hard. So if it does not crash Friday, which is a possibility, it all depends on what these gangsters want to do, when they want to do it. Being that's the day for the Goddess pilgrimage, that's the middle of it, they could start right there. They can start right on Friday. If it does not start on Friday, then I expect it to start early next week, Monday, Tuesday. I think it's going down hard, and it'll take. There's really not a lot of support. I mean, till you get down to here, this bottom area in here, this 1173, 1176, 1184. We'll just call it this 1180 area. Really, that's about the biggest support there is. The rest of this is all light volume garbage. It's not major support. This was a bunch of chopping, really working hard at that level. So, look at this on the daily chart here. That's it. That's your biggest support area that they could easily fall to. So, and you also look at the 1157 is the 200-day moving average. So that should give some support. But on momentum, it'll pierce right through that. It should pierce right through it. So, I don't know where it's going to fall to, but we're just going to take it one day at a time. For tomorrow, I am looking for a down day. And depending upon, I don't know how far. I really just don't. There's just no way of knowing. But I am looking for a down day tomorrow. And we'll have to see where the 60-minute chart lines up. Being it's light volume, it might not be down too far. But it should start to head down again. So what we're looking for is this 60-minute chart to start going down, ticking negative. And that's what I'm looking for. So I'm looking for a quick blow off, one candle, topping tail kind of move on this bull flag, and then a float right back down the rest of the day. And depend upon how much volume there is in the market will dictate how far we go down on this and what goes on. If something negative comes out, some news, if somebody leaks some non-farm payroll reports or whatever, it could very well start a big down day, a very big down day. And then we'll just have to see from that point. So at the end of the day, tomorrow, if it's down as I expect and it's not curled back up and looking like it's wanting to curl back up, because you guys know as well as I do with this light volume, this can tip down, this can go negative and reset back up. And so it just kind of goes down and tips back up and then works its way down slowly and just puts in these smaller and smaller histogram towers, putting in negative divergence as it chops sideways and chops suey garbage that Ben Bernanke's doing. It's gangster. So, that's possible. But I just don't think it, because the timing with the Legatus pilgrimage, I really think that this market is within days of crashing. Within days of crashing. I really, really think that, because I know it from the past. Back here, at this point right here, I know it. They put out the fake print. And 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks later, this market crashed right into Legata's pilgrimage, right dead set in the middle of it. Back then in 2010, it was February the 4th through the 6th. This market bottomed February the 5th, right in the middle of it. And the gangsters then injected money into the system, bought at the low, and ran the sucker higher for the next 2 or 3 months. This time, we're not at a low. We're not going down into it. We are clearly going up into this market. And this is the Legata's pilgrimage is again tomorrow, starting tomorrow, ending this Saturday. So, now's the time for them to just crash this market and debase it. So that's what I'm looking to see happen. Because I don't think they're going to run it higher. I think it's done. I think it's done. Maybe an all-time high. It very well may be. I don't know. We'll have to see. But again, if this bull flag fails and this market just starts going down, it could be ugly. A failed bear bull flag like that is not good for the market. So the volume could start picking up. We just got to keep an eye on it and see. But it could get ugly. I just don't see anything, no catalyst causing it tomorrow with traders off and stuff like that. So, we'll just have to see, I guess. So anyway, that's about all I can see in the charts, gang. This is just what I see in the charts and trying to piece this together with what the gangsters are thinking. They took out the stops from here, the bears that got short here. I should say, some of them got lucky and got here, but the ones that were getting short here, they took them out on this move up. Now there were some bears that probably got short here. So a quick pop on a candle, it doesn't have to, just barely, it can barely clear that. It can pop up there to 13.13. I don't know where it's going to pop or not, but a quick pop off that 15-minute chart again, which is here, supporting that. A quick pop on that, and then a roll back down. It's easy for them to goose the futures early in the morning and just jack the futures up, and all they got to do is open with a gap, and then that's it. Then sell it off the rest of the day. Don't take a lot of money to do the futures in the morning. So they open with a gap. They took out all these people's stops, and then they really tank it. It's just the way these gangsters play the game, folks. So I may be wrong on that, but I've been wrong before. So let's hope we all survive this. Okay, that's it. I'll see everybody tomorrow on the blog.